Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Uh, Today is 8th July and this is a US session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly education purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. So with that, we move on to our live analysis. The the key data, okay, the key data that is going to be out today is let me see. We have the Aussie. Okay, in fact, this morning they were expected to cut by 1/4%, which I think they didn't cut. So I think that's one of the reason why the Aussie strengthened. In fact, we were expecting that the Aussie to show some strength, and which they did not cut. And I'm not sure what is the statement they have mentioned after the uh, statement by this decided to leave unchanged. Okay, let me see the statement. 3 point inflation continued to moderate. Inflation has fallen substantially since the peak in 2022 as high interest rates have been working to bring aggregated demand and supply closer towards balance. In March quarter, headline inflation affected by a temporary cost. So I think they went for unchanged. So that is one of the reason why the Aussie strengthened. Then of course we had a press conference after that. Then we are going to get IB PMI from the Canada. So then we took some trades. Okay, we took a couple of trades today. In fact, the gold was like just got stopped out, then turned. Then we took a profit on the pound and sorry pound and euro. So the only thing is gold we were stopped out twice. So in fact I think we have been losing money on the gold for the past couple of sessions. Okay, reason being is of course the market has been pretty choppy, and and you know the movement, the swings are pretty wild. Anyway, we are trying to find a permanent solution to that, which I think we should be able to do sooner or later. So more or less, I think now we have been okay. And also do take note that early on we had um, a dollar yen selling at 46.80. Right now we have raised it to 47.20. So let's look into the the trade setups. Okay, since there is no data, so we'll just try to see whether we can get into any trades. We move on. Okay, looking at the gold first. Okay, the gold, I think market has made uh, a top on the uh, in fact weekly high. We have already seen the high on the weekly, which is at 45 36 45.80. So if we are right, of course we should be expecting the price to move, break the low 3296 lower towards 3248 or even lower. So when we look on to the daily, I think the daily also giving us a similar picture, which means to say that this price is in a range and we expect this price to move lower. So as far as this hourly is concerned, okay, hourly is concerned, I think we should be seeing the price breaking. I think the 30. Let me look into this. Yeah, the 30 should be the high. Okay, we should be the high, and we are looking into the 15 minute. It says that the price is within this trading band on the 15 minute, and expect this price to break lower towards 33.17 and 33.14. So we'll put it as 33.14 as the price target, and we still feel that the price can come down lower. But the problem is whether this is going to be the high 29. You see, we can gauge that the high for the day is definitely 45. So now we got to see the high for the hour, because this has to be a lower high, which means to say that this price should be within a PT hook. So which means to say that this price is going to go lower. So let's try one time, because we have been losing straight at for this gold a couple of times, especially when we go for a market entry. So as of now, what we can do is we'll try to go for a sell at 25 and put a stop above 30, about 30 half, and TP at 14. Okay, let's try this trade, since we do, and what we'll do is we'll try to go for the trade and try to lock in the profit. Okay, the moment once we start to move, the price already started moving, and this is what happens most of the time. So either we miss the entry, or we get the market precisely at the level, then we do. Okay, so we have a selling at 25. We are trying to put a stop at and right now this is already starting to fall. So I'm not sure whether we are going to get that within the 15 minute. Okay, let's see whether so we have placed the order at 25, stop at 31, and TP at 14. Okay, then we also have another order which is at 35, stop at 41, and TP at 16, and this 40 half, that should be our final entry. But of course we would see whether we need to do any changes to this, or we would see whether we want to continue further. So let's start moving on, looking at all the currencies one by one. Then we would look for the Dow Jones at 9:30, when this now Dow Jones and Nasdaq. In fact, yesterday we had a good call on the Dow and Nasdaq, but I'm not sure, because yesterday we had about 400 to 500 points, but we only captured about 200 points. But it was a big drop, which we were expecting, and we see the price. Okay, now let's see the euro. Okay, the euro is expected right now. We are seeing this market already starting to fall, and we should see the weakness for another 2 hours, and we should see the price testing this 11690, and if it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards 11660 and 11640. So as far as this move is concerned, we got to see how we can trade this. So let's say we put a 15 minute, this is approaching oversold, okay, approaching oversold, but we still have uh, 1 hour 45 minutes left. Okay, so what we will do is we will try to go for a stop above this level, which is 30, and we will try to go for a right now this is coming down. Expect this price to test this low, okay, and if it breaks, then we should see the price heading to 11660. So what we can do, we can go for a sell at so we'll put a sell at 15, stop at 40, and TP at 11665. Okay. Okay, let's try that trade. We want to sell, since this is near the market order, we want to go on a lower volume. Okay, 15, $40, and we can put at 685 as a tight stop, tight TP. Of course, if you want to put at uh, 65 also can do. See, the gold right now, I think we missed again. See, this is the problem. I'm not able to find an answer for this. Okay, just now it was up at 24, about 2480. Then we missed that entry again. We missed that entry again. Now this is already starting to fall. So okay, I don't want to do any market entries, because I think every time we do market, this market is going on the wrong side. So let's try to be a bit patient to see whether we are able to get it right. Okay, so now let's move on to the next trade. So I think the gold, actually we are expecting the price to fall further, but the main thing is we didn't get an entry. Okay, this entry we missed it again. Okay, let's go on to the pound. Pound is already showing weakness. Okay, pound is already showing weakness, and we should see the price moving towards 35. Sorry. So we should be moving towards 35, 30 or 35. So this is also would be a viable trade, but we are seeing the 60 minute. Okay, then we have to put our stop at 35.85. Okay, 85. So we would try to see Okay, we'll try to sell at about 35.75. Okay, and also remember, all these trades we are giving is only valid for another half an hour to 1 hour. That means we don't want to hold this trade for a longer, because we are trying to enter with a very tight stop. See, the gold already broke the 20. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's already breaking that 20. Okay, the gold uh, to half. Okay, we still feel we can see some weakness, but just a bit hesitant to take. Okay, maybe we'll try to reduce by 50 cents. Okay, 50 cents. Then the stop also we can reduce by 50. 24 half, 30 half. And this is only valid for the valid, you put it as just for 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour. Then after that, if it's not filled, then we got to cancel this trade. Okay, so now let's move on to the pound again. Okay, pound also, I think we are already missed that entry. So we should have sold at 35.80. Okay, 35.80, and the target we are looking for is the target should be limited. I don't think we should be seeing a huge target. So probably about 35.40. So this only if we go now, we only got 20 pips move, which I think I just want to let go this trade as well. I mean, I don't want to force this trade unless we are going for a buy. Okay, the buying part we can go for is about 34.80. Okay, 34.80, and we should exit before 35.50. So we'll put it as 34.80 buying, 35.40 as the TP. That would be one possible way of doing things, because this is not going to be a good, because we don't want to get ourselves caught near the low. Okay, so we'll put in at 75. Okay, 34.75. Okay, pound buying, $34.75, stop 30 and 35.25. So we'll put about 50 pips. So this is 50 pips TP and this can be placed until end of the day. Okay, until end of the day. So the selling wise, I think we have already missed it, so I think we don't want to chase that. The same thing for euro. I think we can go for a buy, okay, because we already missed. This is the bottom of the range, so we should have shorted before, which I think we have shorted, but we exited a bit early. Okay, so the the TP, sorry, the entry we are looking for is 116. We can put as 116.30. That should be our final target we are looking for. So there's two things. One is, the market can turn at that level, or it can turn before that level, but this is on the lower part of the range. So this is also, we will go for a buy. $116.30, stop 115.90, and TP should be 116.80. Okay, this is also we can put as until today. Okay, today. So I think this one most likely we have to cancel this, because we already missed this entry, so I don't think we can chase this. So this is also 780 also should be out, so we'll go for the counter trend, which is these two levels. Okay, so then the dollar yen, let's look at the dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen we are still seeing the strength, so I think we are also in the final phase of this trend, so we don't have to chase this trade. So we try to go for a sell at 147.20 or 147.50. So if we are going until tonight, I think we can go for let me see the okay, so the 15-minute is already overbought, so there is a most likely chance so we will change the level to 147.5 and put it until end of the day. Okay, so this trade we'll just change it. We already missed the move, so we got to wait for the next turn to happen. So let's look at the gold, then we look into the the gold. Looks like it's almost getting getting ready to get filled. So we have 4 more minutes of strength, which I think we should be able to get filled. Let's see what happens. Okay, now let's see the Dow and the Nasdaq. Okay, yesterday I think it was a good move. We were expecting. In fact, yesterday we were saying minimum target about this, but I think the price has come down by a big move. Okay, so now let's see for today. So today, what I'm expecting for this Dow is we should be able to see. I don't think the price should go above 44,815. So meaning to say we should be looking to sell about 100. Now is 640. Okay, 640. At least about 70 points higher from now, and our TP should be 300. That means about 300 points lower from where it is now. Okay, so we are going to see, this is a PT hook we are seeing on the Dow. Okay, we'll try to put in right now. What we are seeing is on the so right now this is trading at 44,350. So we would want to sell 150 points higher from this. So that means we will say about 500. Okay, then the stop has to be another 150 points. Then the TP is from 800 to, so 300, that means about 500 points all in. Okay, so let's put this trade. Okay, selling at 44,500 and 640, and remember from the high just now I forgot. Okay, 800, so that means about 500 points. So that means we will look for 44,050. Okay, so this is the Dow Jones trade which we want to put in. Okay, now you see the gold, this is what happens. Just now we were trying to sell, then this thing went down, then now is showing again a bit strength. But anyway, I think as long as it doesn't go above 30, I think we should be able to see some weakness happening. Okay, so let's wait for it to see whether I know the weakness is coming. Okay, now let's look at Nasdaq. Okay, the Nasdaq, what is happening now is, okay, Nasdaq is he's showing weakness. I think the Dow is more weak than the Nasdaq. Okay, so the Dow is more weak than the Nasdaq. So here we need to see the price breaking. Okay, let me see. 23,030. 23,030. Now is 22,900. So that means we are looking at about 100 points higher from where it is now. Okay. So either the market may turn from here. Okay, turn from here, can go lower from here, break this low. We should see the price, that means about 200 points drop from here, or we should see the price slightly up, then we should see the price turning down. And I don't think we should see the price going above the 23,105. Okay, so what we will do is we will try to see, give some time, just put in this trade. We'll put it as 23,000. That means about 23,000 and 105. So that means 100 points from now we sell, stop 100 points above that, then the TP should be 700. So that means about 300 points from where we sell. So let's go for Nasdaq. Okay, remember, sell at 100 points away from now. So we'll put it as 22,800. Then the stop is 105 points. So we'll put it as 22,920. Then the TP is just now was 23,000 and sometimes it's a bit confusing. So 23,000, that means it's about 300. Okay, 300 points. Okay, 300 points from the selling point. So that will be about 500. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is the Dow and the Nasdaq selling order. Nasdaq selling at 22,800, and this is the cash. So this is the cash you need to take note. So we'll sell at 22,800, then stop at 920 and TP at 22,500. Then this Dow Jones we sell at 44,500, stop at 46.40, TP at 44,050. So the Dow we are looking at about 450 points from where it is. So right now the gold is starting to have some weakness, but is still hanging here and there. So let's look into the gold and concentrate on this. Okay, now we look into gold. Okay, we look at 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour, this is still down. Okay, 1 hour is still down. So price is expected to go lower. Then your 15-minute is still, this is in a congestion. Okay, congestion. And we have yet to see the low. Okay, the low should be, if it is making higher lows, we should be seeing the low either at 32.96. Okay, 32.96 or 33.08, or if this low breaks, then we should see the price heading to 32.80. So any one of these three is possible at this junction. But looking at our 15 minute, okay, 15 minute, I think most likely we should be seeing 3308 or slightly lower, which is 33,005. So looking at this, we should be able to see this price heading towards this level 3308. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we draw a channel, what would is your price target? Yeah. So maybe I think we can put this as comfortably put at 3308. Okay. So I think we put it as 14. So we just want to bring it down to 08. And I don't want to go for, actually we can go for add-on entry, but what happens is every time we go on add-on entry, we get a pullback, then we get stopped out, then we are doing. So let's try to get some positive trades first, then maybe we can go on to add-on entry. So let's try to get some positive trades because for the last few times we got tricked by this this movement. So let's see whether this low breaks 19. If it breaks, then we should be able to be exiting this with a good profit. So I think the pound and the euro is all moving down. The dollar yen is also moving up. So we have missed, because this is in a final phase of this market. So we just have to wait to see how it moves. Okay, so the only thing now we can do is this is a 1 minute, and we will try to bring our stop to 27 half or 28. Okay, reduce our stop to 28 or 27 half. Okay, so that means we're only risking about $3 on this trade. So the next we have a 35 selling and 40 half selling. So any questions or anything you want to discuss? And take note that today there is no US data. So unless if the US president says something, otherwise it should be a range market. And this week, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have a FOMC minutes on Thursday morning. Yeah. So tomorrow might be tomorrow might be a good movement tomorrow night because of the FOMC minutes and unemployment. That is on Thursday night. So let's wait to see whether this low breaks. So we have this is a 15-minute chart we are looking at, so which is a congestion, and the 2 hours and hourly are trading below the open. So we'll just have to wait for some more time, another 15 more minutes, then we should get a uh, the next trend should be the clear direction. So this so far, I think we are still safe because market is trading below the moving average, below the open, and market the RSI is still showing that there is some more strength or some more fuel for the price to break lower. So we have all the conditions are in our favor. So I think we should be holding this trade to see whether that low, that 19 breaks. Once the 19 breaks, we should see price accelerating fast. So, but we just have to wait to see whether that level breaks or not. Okay, now is 21 half. Okay, now we have one more minute for this 15 minute to fill. Okay, so after that we have the next 15 minute is very crucial because that is the final 15 minutes of the time belt. So if it doesn't show strength, then I think the next 15 minutes we should be expecting the weakness. So let's give some time. Okay, remember this after this the next 15 minutes is very crucial. If it shows weakness, then I think the next 2 hours we should see the weakness. But if we show some strength, then chances are this is going to be in a range again. Then the market may not be moving as we expect. Still no weakness yet. we are seeing mild weakness, okay, and we should see comfortably breaking the low. So if we break the low, then I think we can be on the safe side, okay. So the only thing is today, actually, if we had uh, entered earlier, then that would have been a good sell near 28, that 28, that should have been a good trade. So let's see whether this low breaks. Okay, now I want to reduce my stop to cost. Okay, 24 half, and now we are seeing the low breaking. Okay. Finally, we are getting this because, like as I said, actually I wanted to go for a stop sell, but tired of getting this every time, that we take the second entry, first entry, we are making money. Then every time, it goes in the wrong side. So I'm tired of getting that result. So at least we try to go for a good move on this. Okay. I think it's showing, the market is showing what we wanted. Okay, I think this is a good sign. We are making 15. Okay, let's wait to see another 10 more minutes. So we should see the price falling the moment once we see a green candle, we try to take profit. Okay, let's see whether we are seeing continued weakness. Okay, I remember there is one support around 15 half. So we need to see that break. Okay, I think I want to take at 15 half. So I'll close at 15 half. Then I may want to go for a re-entry. Okay, 15 half. Okay, I'm out. Okay, I think that was a good trade. So now, now we will try to go for a re-entry again at 20. Stop at 25 half. Then TP, we will put it as 3308. Okay, so this would be a new order. Okay, we'll try to go for this trade. .3, sell at 20. Okay, 20 or 20 half. Since we closed at 15, then we will put it as 26 and 3308. And this one, the expiry is only one hour, because we don't want to give more time to this. So this is a new order. We want to go for another sell. Okay, so I think today we, sorry, so this is a new order I'm giving, trying to sell again at a re-entry, because actually, see, this is we should have gone for a stop sell at 19 half. Actually, that should be the way, so you go for a sell at 19 half, then that one trade we close at 15, then the 19 half sell, we try to exit lower, and that should be the gameplay. But actually, we are being stopped out every time when we go for a stop sell, stop sub buy order. We are getting tricked, especially on the gold. So that's why we didn't go for a stop sell. So we would rather take profit than go for a re-entry. So this is another way of doing things. Okay, so let's see how this thing works. And the Dow, okay, the Dow is 650. Okay, slightly moving up, but the cash is not that much. It's only 380. And maybe the Nasdaq might get filled. Okay, the Nasdaq might get filled, but let's wait to see whether we are seeing the price pushing higher. Okay, so I think that's about it. Okay, I think I mean, even though it was a very risky trade, because our entry, we managed to enter somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here, and it was like about $2 up, which then after that, I think this fall which we were expecting had happened. So actually, we can put in at this level, but the problem is, sometimes we want to be in the trade. Sometimes we miss that entry point. We get frustrated as well, because if you don't get the entry, then we have missed that opportunity, and we get frustrated. Okay, I think overall today, I think we are break even, or maybe a small amount of profit. So I just want to break this chain and try to get back on track. Okay, so I think that's about it. Any questions? Okay, if not, then before we go off, okay, let me see whether any adjustments to be made. Okay, euro buying, I think we can leave it 34.75. We can also leave it. Selling, or this is also can be done. This also can be done. This is also can, and this is, we have three entries. So 20 half is this, 35 is higher level, 40 half. Okay, so I think this all should be okay. So I think this is good to go, unless you just see whether when you monitor, if you are able to monitor, then you just see whether you want to get it filled or you want to cancel it. This is up to you. Okay, so I think that's about it. Good night, and see you all again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.